Hello everybody, me again, back with another video from the backlog of videos. This one recorded and edited in July 2018. It's from the TORA Touring Car Championship of 2018 at Mugello Club. I must admit, quite disappointed that the Touring Car Series didn't come back to TORA in 2019. I've got no idea what's going to happen here. I don't even know how far through the series this was. I did start doing a couple of videos. This will be added on to the playlist of other videos from highlights in this series. Classic me getting my words out perfectly there. But yeah, like most videos in this backlog, they might be part of a series from a couple of years ago, or earlier this year, or whatever. But this is just me trying to get back into doing some videos, really, and they're pretty much just going to be all one-offs. I mean, you've watched nearly a full lap of racing already, and I haven't started commentating on it, so you can tell just how seriously I'm taking it. I mean, let's try and change that. Obviously, only rear-wheel drive car in the BMW, so we're going to get some good starts. You've got myself and Tom in this one, myself being me, Muttley. Although, I think at the time of racing this, I would have still been using Jamjar Hastings as the gamer tag. And Tom, the other Pertec car, good friend of mine, on the channel a lot. If you've watched my videos before, you're probably aware of Tom, aka VPR Pluto. I don't know what gamer tag he will have been using either. So I'm this one, the number 296, with some orange accents about the car. But I do believe, what perfect timing, it's almost like I'd planned it, that we will be focusing somewhat on Tom in this video as well, because if there's boring bits of racing with me and Tom's having some fun, then we'll look at him, and he's running in the number 818, and there will be some slight purple accents in place of my orange ones, which you might have been able to see from the aerial shot as he headed into turn 1, unfortunately picking up as he loses a place. Can we see... Oh, okay, back to me. Oh, and I've caught. Oh, that's not a good thing to do. Yeah, I've never really been a particular fan of Mugello Club. This might be a good place to sort of say, oh, okay, we've seen some racing. We're not bothered watching the rest of the video because I haven't got a clue what's going on. I don't know how I'm going to be able to commentate this, and I've still got another 10 minutes to go. Although I think I said in the last video, my videos are probably better watched on mute. Oh, that's a spin! That's not gone well. I've had an incident with an Audi. Yes. If you want to watch the race highlights as race highlights and ignore me chatting and just watch it on mute or whatever, it's fine by me. Oh, we're back to Tom. I mean, that probably makes sense considering I've just had an issue. Tom's had a very good race. I think is he second, or is there a car up ahead in third? I'm not sure. I thought he was leading earlier, but I can see a car in the distance. Or maybe I can't. Oh, that was the end of the race! Because there's me going across the line as well. So yeah, there's 3 races in this video, because there was 3 races per round in this series. So this is the start of race 2, where I'm assuming people started in their finishing positions. So Tom finished 3rd then, because that's where we could see him on the grid. And then it looks like we're focusing on me, and I must have been, what, 6th maybe? Because I was on the other side of the grid, but obviously rear-wheel drive, very good start. So we're already in 5th as we're battling with a Chevy into turn 1. So Tom's up to P2, previous race's winner in 3rd behind him, with another BMW leading the way. Yeah, a pretty decent start from both of us. And I can see a cut coming up. There we go. That's the only hints I've got. I've got no idea what's going on in the races, but I can see when a clip's about to end at least. That looks like it could get messy into turn 1. Trying to go defensive. Oh, that's a wallop. So I was trying to initially defend from the middle Audi. It was the middle of the 3 cars, the black Audi. And it was the other one that ended up going for the lunge. So very eventful for me. I'm normally... I mean, one of the reasons I stopped doing videos a lot of time is just because I have a lot of boring races. This sort of thing doesn't tend to happen to me very often, so it's interesting that this was so eventful. Also, haven't mentioned it yet, I'm watching the highlights from the replay. So you're getting all these lovely exterior cameras. That's not something I can normally be bothered to do, so that might be another reason that this particular series, the TORA Touring Car Championship, yeah, probably why I didn't carry it on much longer. Oh, that's a big dive by, is it a Chevy? The white Chevy? On Tom, into turn 1. Didn't get it stopped. Lovely cut back from Tom. And he stays in what I'm assuming is P2. Was that the leader having an issue though? Yes, I think it was, because he's now right back in the pack, and they're 4 for the lead. Is that Tom for the inside at the final corner? Go on, Tom! Now, how's the setup? Is he running less aero? Is it going to be a drag race? We've got a Chevy, 2 Chevys and 2 BMWs. I mean, they're steaming past the other BMW like a bit of a train there. And now all the Chevys looking almost on the grass up the inside. Come on, Tom, cover it. Hits the apex into turn 2. They're 2 by 2, 2 BMWs, 2 Chevys for the lead. What a race this is. If I knew what was going on, I'd be enjoying it. Oh, Tom's a bit wide through turn 2. Can he get back to the inside for turn 3? No, he can't, and the BMW's ahead. Looks like that Chevy's got a cut back as well. They're going to be racing down towards turn 4? Is the next chicane? Tom's on the inside. Can he hold the position? It looked like he was going a little bit sideways. Oh, there's a bit of contact with the white Chevy. Oh, no, Tom. Off onto the gravel on the outside, and he's going to be slowed down so much. He's going to lose so many positions. Where is he? Oh God, there he is. Is that him or is that me? We're now together. Not a good race for both of us. So this is, we're on board with Tom. Tom's sitting just behind me. So Tom, from a lead battle, I think is now. Well, I clearly not had a good race either. I don't think there's that many cars behind us now, unfortunately. So what's going on into this then? You see a car off on that side. Oh, that was tight. Yeah, never fun when you see a car rejoining like that in front of you. Obviously everyone doing their best to avoid an incident, but when you've got to get back onto a live racetrack because you sat in the gravel or whatever, you want to be doing it as quickly as possible, but also as safely as possible, and it's not always easy to do both. So, yeah. Right, so anyway, that's an old clip. We're onto a new clip. I've gone very wide at turn 1, and Tom's got past. Not much else to say about that clip, is there? I did mention at the start of the video, or near the start of the video, that I don't really like Mugello Club. I'm not the biggest fan of Mugello in general, but I'd much rather go to the full layout. But obviously turn 1 is the same on both layouts. Oh, there's been a crash up ahead. I wonder if that was that the black and blue BMW that Tom was fighting with earlier in the lead battle. Could be the same one, could be his teammate. I'm pretty sure it was the same livery. I don't know who's in this race. So we've got... I'll tell you what, is that Tom back up into 5th? I thought he was a lot lower than that. And, okay, that's potentially 4th if I can count correctly. Because I think that's the leader there in the white Chevy going through the front of shot. And then I count 2 more cars. Those 2 cars, specifically. Look, yeah! How has he done that? Great driving, Tom. Where am I? I'm still sat back in 6th. After my own incident, recovered into the mid-pack. I don't know how far I dropped. Who knows? So Tom's currently running... Oh, I don't know. Where is he? He's across the line in 3rd, I think. And that's me crossing the line in 6th. Sorry, I should have mentioned that at the end of the race was coming up. So this is the 3rd and final race of the video. Just... Oh, crikey. That's long. This could be an interesting race, because I think it's the longest set of highlights so far. So this one was the reverse grid one, judging by where everyone's starting. And... Oh, I mean, what a start from the BMWs. You don't expect anything less when they're the only rear-wheel drive car. On Forza, it's obviously far more exaggerated than it is in real life, but even in real life, you obviously expect the rear-wheel drive cars to have an advantage. And look at that, third place after the first couple of corners. And I've got no idea how many cars are actually in this, but what did we say? I won't put any of the burden on you. What did I say? I think I was 6th in the last race. I think we can safely assume that there's going to be... I think I started 8th, because I think I was on the left-hand side again. 14 cars in the race sounds about right. So 8th to 3rd on the first lap, pretty decent. What's not decent is that. I don't know quite what happened, but I was out on the grass, and I've lost quite a few places. Now I'm going side by side with my teammate into turn 1. Not the first time we've seen the pair of us do this. He's on the outside this time. Rear wing, that's where the orange and purple bits are. On the top of the rear wing from the aerial shots. That's where you can see it. Oh, God. I love a tangent. Alright, so we've got a couple of cars going through there. Me and Tom still side by side. He's on the out. Was he on the outside? Because whoever was on the outside, it's not gone well. It looks like him. Ooh, I think apologies may very well be in order there. Because, yeah. Oh my God, there's 3 cars between us all of a sudden. And we were side by side into the second to last corner. Is he on? There he is. We're cutting back to him though. That's alongside the race 2 winner. Who's going to come out on top through turn 1? We got Tom on the inside. Was there a little bit of smoke there? Could have been for a bit of tyre contact, bit of wheel spin maybe. Excuse me. Where's my voice gone? It's not very professional, is it? Well, I mean, you're at my channel. If you're expecting something professional, you're in the wrong place. Still side by side down into the next chicane. Very well held by on the outside by the Chevy, I must admit. Oh, and there's another car diving up the inside. That's not great by Tom there, gotta say. He's lost 2 positions in 1 complex. That's very unfortunate indeed. Is this still Tom? It is still Tom. Still trying to fight back from the second car that snuck his way through up the inside into turn 2. I didn't see that one coming. Is he clear for turn 3? He's run the outside for turn 3. Don't run wide. Oh, he's out onto the red stuff. That's okay. You're not going to lose any momentum there. Still side by side heading down in towards turn 4. Is he going to make it stick this time? Yes, he is. BMW behind him. BMW behind him? What the hell am I talking about? Oh, that's another Audi. Audi was what I meant to say. So another Audi is fine. And God damn, there's a lot of them Audis. There's 3 in 1 shot, the black, white and orange ones. I keep wanting to call them like Team Dynamics ones, but I don't think there are any Hondas. Were there any Hondas in the series? Oh, someone's gone for a dive and he has not got that stopped. That was a lovely cut back by me. Oh, I thought that was still Tom. That must have been quite the scary moment once it happened in the actual race. So we're back on me now then. Obviously, we've had quite a lot of Tom in this race, so he must have had quite the eventful race. And I'm trying to work out roughly what position we're fighting for, but who knows? I think that's the same Chevy that won race 2, although we've seen how many Audis look the same, so it could be the teammate of the guy that run race 2. Wait. Oh, wow. Top quality content, everybody. You're in the right place. I really hope you're laughing at this, because if you're not going to be enjoying it. Oh dear. Anyway, so I've lost the place to the guy that won race 2. Runway. Oh my days. W's and R's. Apparently, I don't like them. So WSR, 2 out of 3. Ain't good. Sorry, Meatloaf, you were wrong. Oh my God, I'm only 23. How dated of a reference is that? Can I start talking about? Do you want me to start talking about the racing again? Let me know in the comments if you'd rather I keep talking about Meatloaf or the racing that's actually on screen. I have a feeling I know which way you're going to go, and I'm going to act on what I think you're going to say, especially considering there's only like 1 clip left. So I've been out dragged down towards turn 1 by the looks of things by a Chevy. I'm going to try and stay on the inside of. Oh, that's a very green Audi. Don't think we've seen that one so far in the video. He's done a good job though, because he was running the outside and he's held it at turn 1, so he's taken a position off me. Kudos, that looked lovely. A nice orange stripe in his car as well. If you don't know that about me, I love a lovely bit of orange. That's why I've got my orange accents on my car. But it looks like, oh, that's very sideways out the final corner. Oh yeah, I don't remember what I was doing here. So yeah, coming across the line on the final lap now, going for a bit of photo finish with my teammate, because that's the end. And that's the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed the ramblings. See you in the next one. Bye. God, I hope you didn't like this. Wait, what?